The senior thesis at Williams is a piece of independent research work that a student undertakes in close collaboration with a professor. It tends to last either a semester or as long as a year or a little longer. It's developed from a question that the student creates or sometimes from a question that the professor creates that they work on together.
I think the important things to know about doing a senior thesis is that students have to be committed and passionate about what they're studying, but also be flexible along the way.
Yes, I'm definitely glad I undertook the thesis, because otherwise I feel like I wouldn't have learned as much about what I'm capable of doing. I've learned that I can push myself more than I thought that I was capable of.
About a third of our students complete a senior thesis, and they do them in every major concentration program all the way across the college.
This has been a great introduction to research for me. I'm really glad that I had this chance because I just learned so much this year about myself, and I definitely think this has prepared me for graduate level work after Williams.
I think that senior theses here tend to be very in-depth. So the first thing the student is thinking about with their professor is what kind of question do I want to ask, right? But then over the course of the year, they're creating new knowledge. They have to go out in the world and draw in that knowledge somehow, and then think about how they're going to interpret what they're learning and how they're going to then present it at the end.
I'm doing my thesis on the survival strategies of Jamaican women, and a large part of the thesis process is maintaining the discipline and the commitment to sustain prolonged research over a course of a year or a semester. I've also learned that it requires short moments of inspiration.
The performance thesis has definitely been a blessing, and it's prepared me for what is to come.
A senior thesis in physics has been a lot of work, but I don't think I would have done it any other way. I'm so glad I did it, yeah.
For a lot of students, those thesis experiences and the research experiences that may have led up to them, their ability to analyze, to gather data is something that they're growing over time. Ultimately, they put something together that they know more about than anyone else on earth. And that always astonishes them as they're giving that presentation and realizing that they can answer those questions better than anyone else can and anyone else has ever been able to.